it's not every time we'll come here and be laughing. Sometimes, serious. Like, sometimes we need to place our focus. Hey guys, welcome back to Vibrant with Arese. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, I make Nollywood lifestyle content, so if something you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications as well. If you're a returning subscriber, what's up? How are we doing? YKTV. And if you're a new subscriber, hi. If you've not subscribed, nothing for you until you subscribe now. Hi. Anyway, today we are going to be reviewing a short film. Drum rolls, please. The name of the movie is Dark Circle, and it's by Chavala. I'm going to link the movie here so you can go and watch it. And I also would suggest that after watching the movie, you also watch the behind the scenes. So it's a short film, and the behind the scenes will also be short, and then this review is short. So to be fair, if you watch all three of it, you are still not spending a lot of time, so make sure you watch it. Now let's go into the actual review. First of all, I would say the movie is on domestic violence, and I like the movie because it takes a different approach from the ones that we've seen. So I wouldn't say normal because domestic violence is never normal, but it takes a different approach from the other illustrations that we've seen. So instead of it showing how the victim is affected, it actually shows how the people around the victim are affected, or how the person in this case around the victim is affected by the domestic violence the victim is going through. So do you understand? So it shows how like the actions of person A affects person B. So this person B in this scenario is actually her son. And she was married to this guy who both of them were beasting themselves. He will beast her, she will beast him back. It was something like a Batista stop. They are fighting. But she was cool with it until she actually saw how it played out on her son and how her son started to, get in the mix of it. And I think that was like a wake-up call for her. Unfortunately, the wake-up call did not come. The phone didn't ring early enough. That's the long and short. But I really, like I said before, I really like that it took that approach, because sometimes I feel like it's good to really focus on the victim, yeah, but sometimes the victims are okay with it. Like she said, she knew what he was and she married him still. She was okay with it. She felt like she could handle it, she could handle herself. But it was only when she realized that it was affecting her son that she saw that she couldn't handle it. And sometimes that son can be, sometimes it can be your child, sometimes it can be your sibling, sometimes it could be literally anybody. And some people are they are like, okay, you know what, this is my cross, I have to bear it. But once they see it affecting somebody that is dear to them, that's their wake-up call. So I really liked that it showed that. I think it's really important for us to start illustrating the different ways that abuse in general can really manifest. Some people don't even know they are being emotionally abused in their relationships. Some people feel like, oh, he was angry, or like, that they're sometimes, like, I feel like when we give just a one-size-fits-all illustration for abuse or for domestic violence, we may kind of, like, some people are not certain if they are in situations where they are. So it's important for us to have different illustrations to show different angles, to show different types of abuse, to show different ways abuse can affect you, affect the people around you, so that way, if perhaps somebody is being a bit confused, they can see an illustration that almost mimics what their reality is, and they realize that, okay, this is what it is. Because sometimes it's not clear cut. Sometimes it's not that they beat you. Sometimes it's just like sometimes you start becoming like, am I crazy? Am I being abused? I don't think I'm being abused, but do you understand? So I really, really want us to kind of portray that more. And also, when we're portraying domestic violence and physical abuse, I also want us to portray from different angles, from different aspects, because there's really no one size fits all, and that's something that I really, really appreciated about this movie. Again, big ups to Chavala for this. Now, in regards to things that I wasn't really very on with this movie, the first thing had to be when she was carrying the child out of the hospital, and the man was like, madam, and to me, I just felt like the guy could have really stopped her he could have put in more effort to stop her. Let's be honest. I feel like he just, one of the situations where like, may not be like, where I really stop her. Yeah, madam, no go. And then immediately she continues, I stopped her. Exactly. It was like, so that it's not her. But I feel like, I don't know how possible it is for them to let you take a dead body out of the hospital in your arms and nobody will stop you. I didn't just find that very realistic, to be very honest. The second thing actually I would say was, I feel like there were certain parts where more emotions needed to have been conveyed, needed to have been shown for the message to be fully conveyed. I don't know if that makes any sense. I really think that, like for example, when she was talking to her lawyer and she was kind of explaining everything to her lawyer, I feel like at a certain point I needed more emotion. I get that she was trying to be flat, she was meant to be a flat, emotionally dead person based off what had happened, but I just feel like a little bit more emotion in certain places would have done it more for me. The last part, the makeup, the black eyes, the blood, it was either too red or it was too dry. I don't know, I just didn't. And I think that's like a general issue, to be fair, with like a lot of movies in Nollywood. I don't know if we've not been able to find the right fake blood. I think for most movies, there's always something. It's always like, this one is looking like Nutrici and stuff like that. So I think that was more with like the makeup department. I didn't really fancy the blood, but that was a pretty little thing in comparison to like the bigger picture, so it was okay. After watching behind the scenes, I really appreciated the movie way more because I got to see how much effort they put in to getting certain angles, into getting certain shots, into creating the movie that we watch. Sometimes I feel like a lot of movies need to do more BTS shoots because bruh, you need to see how much effort they put into creating just one little scene. You would actually appreciate it a bit more. I think that's also why a lot of my friends are always like, Arese, you're always so nice on Nollywood movies. Just like, I'm like, no, it's just that you can see that they put in a lot of effort. It may not have been executed properly, but you cannot say that effort wasn't there. You understand? And like, I liked that, even though she's a small filmmaker, she was able to make something good out of, her what she had. And a lot of small filmmakers make films based off their own pockets, so you have to applaud them for doing what they did. I can't lie, like I was pretty impressed, especially when I saw the DOP taking some certain angles just so that he could get certain shots. So shout out to the that's DOP, director of photography. Shout out to him. That's the person that filmed this movie. Amazing stuff. Shout out to Chavala as well for directing, writing and acting in this movie, and shout out to all the other actors. It was a great movie. It was really nice. It was short, it was concise, it was straight to the point, it had a good message. And I personally think like a lot of people should watch it. I feel like these are the kind of movies that we need to promote. These are the kind of movies that we need to push out there because they have the messages that we need people to hear, we need people to see, And in case you didn't know, we support small filmmakers on this channel, and that's on period. So please guys, please share this movie, share the review, share the behind the scenes. It won't take time for you to watch all three of them, so please share these things, let people see this, let people watch, let people appreciate this art. And this is for like, if you know anyone in an abusive situation, if you know anybody, if you are in an abusive situation, I know that it's always easier said than done, especially by people that haven't experienced it, but I just want to urge you, if this is a sign you need, I really want to urge you, I really want to send you all the strength possible, and I want you to choose yourself. I want you to please, as much as possible, leave that situation as much as you can. I don't really know what to do, how to say it, but I want you to understand that we want you to survive, and we love you, and we don't want you to be in that toxic situation. So please, I'm sending you all the strength, and if you can, please leave that situation. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Thank you to Chavala, thank you to the entire cast and crew. And don't forget to subscribe so you can see the interview with Chavala. Don't forget to like, comment, and follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.